Okay, let the fun begin. I don't particularly like working this hive, quite honestly. Every time I do, they're quite fussy, to say the least. I wanted to try Russian bees, and I have to say I haven't been too fond of working with them. The good news is there's a lot of bees up here in this super. This thing is darn heavy every time I move it. See if I can get it up off of here. I know I broke it off of there, but darn if it'll twist. A lot of times when you have a box that's heavy and it's nailed down, if you give it a little twist like that, twist it, it'll break it free. But that one did not want to twist. And again, I know this box is heavy. Yep, it's heavy. And my back has been a little tender lately. Okay, there's tons of bees up in here. So I have my answer. And yeah, they're up on my veil. I could have smoked them over before I put my head over the hive. That would have been the smart thing to do. I'll just chase them down a little bit here. I think no matter what, they're gonna fuss with me here. This could be why that comb or that box was hard to take off, is that it was attached to the bottom of the flow frames. Okay, let's go look anyway. Sorry for my back. I just want to see that it has brood in all stages and how it's doing. I can tell by the population that that is likely the case, but I still want to know that. That box is ready for harvest. It's heavy and ready to go. You know, it's really funny there. It looks like there's a ton of bees in here, but there's hardly any activity at the entrance. I'm not sure why that would be. Let me go get a frame. I'll pull frame number 2 here. Frame shoulder's broken off on this frame. It's interesting. Have that in another hive too. It's been so long that this colony has been opened that the frames are all welded together, little by little. I feel like I'm rolling a lot of bees, so I'm being very slow and deliberate. Well, I didn't do too bad. Just a quick check, make sure my queen's not in here before I set it off. Look, they got it fully capped. Lots of drones, lots of workers. Everything looks fine. I'm gonna set this frame over here where I'm not gonna kick it over. And again, all I'm looking for right now is just brood. I want to see that I have brood in all stages. So I'm going to pull the frames into the gap and go a little deeper. Skip these outside frames. These girls are nervous. Every time I put the hive tool in there, they come up. I see brood on this next frame. I don't know that I like it. Looks a little spotty. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh no, it's okay. That's fine. Oh yeah. Okay, let's show you. How's that look for you? Looks pretty good. Look how runny they are on the comb. They are all over the place. I've noticed that from the beginning with these bees. Full carpet of brood. It's funny how quiet they are at the entrance given this. I almost wonder if I ought to give them a honey super, given the population. I want to show you the next one. And I actually need some bees for another colony, but I don't think I'm going to take it from here just because of how feisty they are and the fact that I don't want to put Russians in with my other race of bees, Carnioleans. But darn, if this colony was good, I would love to have it. Now look at this. That is a full carpet of brood. Look at that. All the way through. Everywhere there's holes, they've stored nectar and/or brood. Just a quick scan to see if the queen's on here. I don't see her. So, okay. Now I know what the status is of this colony. I am not concerned about it. Tripped over a twig there. And I could put it back. And actually, I could add some more honey supers to this thing. You see how feisty they are. Up and around my veil and everything. That's very typical of these bees. And now, you know, in between takes, sometimes I take my veil off. I won't be able to do it for the rest of the inspection. Now, sometimes when you close the colony up, they calm down, but a lot of times, no. So, we'll see how I make out today with this when I close it back up. I don't know why this frame feels so tight to me. I am glad I put my gloves on. I typically go gloveless, but this colony I do not do that. Nay, nay. I think I will show you. Look how many bees are in this box. There's bees in every seam. Now you notice the markings on the front of the frames. That's how I know the frame goes this way. Box goes back this way. And I didn't fuss with that one because it's heavy. Actually, what I want to do, I could put a couple honey supers on this and it would make me a lot of honey. But I want them to fill out the flow hive. I want them to fill it back out. The fact that I see bees in here is a good sign to me. I want them to fill this thing and then I'm going to take it off and be done with it. Oh my God, it's heavy. Oh, I didn't want to do that. This setup being on the scale and everything, it is tough to work with. I am sorry, girls, that was very, very bad way to do that. But that box weighs 80 pounds easy. And I think come July or August, no matter what this has, I'm going to empty it. I know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these frames are full. The outer frames they've emptied, and I'm hoping by August they fill them back up. But if not, I'm going to drain them all and then take this off and harvest this box come harvest time. So, okay, I'm actually surprised. This is a lot of activity. It's been really quiet, this hive, over the last couple weeks whenever I come out here. But I could see that they have a good population. There's nothing to worry about here. And that's what I'm doing. So this is the time of year before we get to harvest where I'm just checking the status of all my colonies, just so I have an idea of what's inside of them. I'm not guessing, I actually know. So that when I harvest honey from production colonies like this, I know what's going on with them. Good job, girls. Thank you very much. We'll see you in July. Happy with it. Uh-oh. What did I do? I think I lost my broodminder in here. Pretty sure I had 2 of them on this colony. Well, I'll get it later. I pissed them off enough, I'm not going to pull it apart again. I'll have to look at the video and see if there was a broodminder here. I thought there was. You can see there's one here. That's the tag, 32. Yeah, if I have to, I'll come back on another day and resurrect it, find it, put it back. Just make sure I didn't leave it laying here on the ground, and I didn't. Okay, thanks. All done.